Assalamu alaikum. So let's do May June 2024 paper 3 variant 1, and I'm going to go for task 2, which is the spreadsheet. First of all, open and examine this file, which is giraffe.csv. Let's find the file. Where is giraffe.csv? This is it. Fix the file, click on the corner between any two, and this file will be used in step 2 and 3. Do not make any changes to this file. Okay, that's fine. Open and examine another file, which is citing.csv. Let's find citing, and here is citing. Fix it as well. Double click on the corner, and this file will be saved with a new name, and it should be a spreadsheet. That's why this is the file is that will be used for creating the formulas. That's why whenever you save it, make sure that it change the format into an Excel workbook. So whenever you do formulas, the formulas will stay there, will not be removed whenever you close and reopen the file again. So make sure that it is an Excel file. Row 7, okay, these are informations about the file. Place your name, center number and candidate number center aligned in the header. So let's go to the header and footer from here, and in the center put your name, and that's it. Do you need anything else? Place the text created on followed by space, automated date, a space, then add a space and automated time, all in the footer. They do not specify where exactly in the footer, just put it left align on, and then I'll select the date, add, and then I'll select the current time, and that's it. Okay, go back normal view. Let's go next. Place a replicable formula in D28 to look up the species using the code at the lookup value and the external file. So let's look for the external file to see whether this is a VLOOKUP or an HLOOKUP. It's a vertical one, and I need the species, so I'll take this through, and it's a VLOOKUP since it's a vertical table. So let's do it. In 28, which is this one, just make it wider, equal VLOOKUP. They say use the code, so this is the code, and go to the file. We need the species, so I'll just take the first 3 columns here, and since it's a separate file, you'll find that it will be automatically locked, as you can see here, comma, where's the column index that we need to return. The code is the first one, second one, and the species in the third column, so it's a 3, comma, and you will find the code exactly, so I'll use false, and here we are, we got the first one. Replicable formula in F28 this time to look at the status using the same code and the same file, so VLOOKUP as well. However, this time we're returning the status. So equal VLOOKUP, again use the same code and the same table. However, this time I need the status, so I'll take the whole table, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and I'll return the 6th column, comma, and I will find the code exactly. Here we go, and now we have the status. And replicate the formulas. Let's double check that they work fine. Replicate this one, make sure that there is no error, and we are good to go. In B3 now, a formula to count the total number of sightings for the 7-day period. Where is B3? This is B3, total number of sighting, all of them. That means we'll just use a counter, and we'll use the code since we use it as well in the VLOOKUP, and we have 70 number of sightings. In B4, formula to count the total number of sightings as well, where photograph of critically endangered species was taken. Now this is a count as well, however we have 2 criteria here. Photograph should be taken, and the text critically endangered should be as well put there. That means we have how many criterias? We have 2 criterias, photograph and critically endangered. And in this case, what we need to use a count. So it will be a countif, so equal countifs, first condition is critical endangered, so this is the range for critical endangered, where critical endangered will be mentioned many times, comma, what's the criteria? The criteria will be critical endangered, the text written between quotations. Second, okay, and criteria range 2 is photograph has been taken, and this is the column where it shows whether photograph has been taken or not, comma, and the criteria will be the text yes written there, and we close it and we get 12 citing. Okay, what else? Insert a new row between 5 and 6. Let's insert a new row. Click on row 5, right click, and then insert. Now we have a new row. Place the text critically endangered in A6. Where is A6? Critically endangered text is placed. Place a replicable formula in B8 to display the number of sighting of critically endangered species in this country. So we have two criteria here. We're going to use account ifs, because we have one criteria critically endangered, the second criteria is for this specific country. So let's go for B8 and do it. So again, account ifs. This time we're looking for this country, whereas the country is mentioned many times here, so this will be the range we're going to use. And since we are replicating later for the rest of the country, this range has to be locked with F4, comma, what's the criteria? This country, never lock it because we need it to change, comma. The second one is critical endangered, where is the range where it's written whether it's critical endangered or not, here, and I'll lock it again for replication, comma, and the criteria is critical endangered, and I'll lock this one as well to prevent it from moving. Okay, so we have two range and two criteria, and we locked virtually everything but the country. So whenever we're replicating anything or any cell not with you in the same row, automatically lock it without thinking. Okay, that's why we locked this one, we locked this one, and we locked this one. And we did not lock the country because it is with us in the same row. And here we go. Replicate for each and every country, so we can just replicate from here. Next, format the top of the spreadsheet to look like this. Okay, so this one is merge, and we have a specific text. Yes, the text of this merge cell should be 20 points, so I'll make it 20, and as you can see here, it should be wrapped as well, so I'll just wrap it for now. These two as well are wrapped and right aligned, so I'll wrap these and make them right aligned as well, and just make them bigger like this. And as you can see, period should be down there, so I'll just push, make it bigger. Now period is down there. This is down of critically, that means after critically here you need a space. Make it bigger, and here we are. And these two should be center aligned, so these two center aligned. This one sighting should be down there, so just push space until, as you can see, it looks nice. So what we need to make it bold, and we need to hide this one and this one. Okay, critical endangered should be merge as well and bold. This one is merge and bold, and it's the same size. This one is 20, it's 20. Country, this one should be bold, center aligned, bold, center aligned, and this one is actually merge. And I'll push it. Country should be center aligned vertically and horizontally, as you can see here. This text should be center aligned, this one should be right aligned. So all the numbers here are center, all the countries here right aligned. Okay, did we forget anything? Critically endangered, everything looks good. Okay. I think we're good. Just make this one a little bit smaller here. And that's it. Save your spreadsheet, so you can save. And let's go back. Now, what do we have? Print the spreadsheet showing the formulas. It should be landscape, rows and columns are displayed. Okay. So I'll go right click, print, and we should show the formula. So I'll go first, formula, show formula, fix the sheet, make sure that everything appears. So I click on the corner, click between A and B, and we're good. And as you can see here, you'll find that there is much of a space here. So for the sake of the formula, I'll just try and push this to the left as I can, just to make sure that formulas appear. I can also fix this sheet here, the spaces here, we don't need it for now, so I'll just fix this one. Okay, make sure that everything appears, and I'm going now to go and print. It should be landscape and rows and columns should appear. So it's a landscape, and definitely it's an A4. Always make it A4. Always change the margin into narrow. And rows and columns should appear. So I'll go right click here, sheet, rows and column appear. As you can see now, you have it nice and clean. Everything can be visible. And then since I don't have a printer, I'll just simulate the printer by printing it as a formula print as a normal PDF file in my document. What else? Select row 1 to 7 inclusive and row 8 to 26 where citing took place. Okay. Whenever they say where citing took place, that means after I get rid of my formulas and get back into my original sheet, I'll just control minus, as you can see here. I'm just doing a control Z here to go back into my original sheet. And the question says I need to print this, and I need to print this part where citing took place. That means zeros should not appear there, because zeros, that means these countries, there is no citing there. So I'll select this range to filter this range. I'll go home, make sure that you filter, and I need only where citing took place. So I'll get rid of 0 and click OK. This is where citing took place. Okay. Take a screenshot of the method you use to select these rows between 8 and 26 and place this screenshot in your evidence document. Okay, so the method we use is this one. So I'll just take a screenshot of the filtering method I used, and I'll put it in my evidence document under evidence number, under step number 11. So I'll just type here step 11 evidence, and here we are. Next, print the selection, this time for the values, and it should be a single page, portrait, and columns and heading also is displayed. What selection? The selection we use here. So we'll print 1 to 7 including 8 to 26 where citing took place. So I'll select this part. Okay, only, and I'll go file, print. This time it should be portrait and not the active sheet. I need a specific selection, so from here I'll change it to only this part. A4 is there, always narrow. One is, you can see here, the rows and columns displayed, and I will call this value print. Okay, and that's it for this task. Next task will be file management and web authoring. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.